A moment that changed everything. Every time DeAndre Hopkins scores a touchdown, he hands the ball to a blind woman in the stands. This is not just a ritual, it's a touching homage to his mother, the woman who gave up everything for him. Prepare yourself for a story that's bound to be a Hollywood hit. Picture this, it's game day in the NFL. The crowd's roaring as DeAndre Hopkins, star wide receiver, sprints down the field. He catches a perfect pass and crosses into the end zone. Touchdown! But instead of a flashy celebration, Hopkins does something unexpected. He jogs to the sidelines and hands the ball to a woman in dark sunglasses. This woman is Sabrina Greenlee, Hopkins' mother. Why is she unable to witness her son's spectacular plays? What led to her blindness? The story behind this heartfelt gesture is one of immense resilience and love. It began with a devastating incident that altered their lives forever. Are you ready to discover how a mother's indomitable spirit helped shape an NFL star? The day darkness fell, the life-changing event that forever altered DeAndre Hopkins and his mother, began on what appeared to be a typical day in 2002. Yet, the day would prove to be anything but ordinary. It was a moment that would test human endurance and highlight the extraordinary strength of a mother's love. Sabrina Greenlee, DeAndre's mom, woke up that fateful morning to find her car keys missing. She headed to her boyfriend's place, hoping to retrieve them. Little did she know, she was walking into a nightmare. At the boyfriend's residence, Sabrina encountered Savannah Grant, another woman involved with this same man. In a horrifying turn of events, Grant threw a boiling mixture of bleach and lye at Sabrina's face. The attack was sudden, violent, and life-altering. Sabrina's world literally went dark in an instant. I instantly fall to my knees. I fall on my back, and I'm out there with my skin. Everything is coming off. In a matter of seconds, I go completely blind. She later recalled on the Pivot podcast. The pain was unimaginable. Sabrina's skin started peeling off her face, chest, and back, severely burned by the corrosive mixture. In those terrifying moments, she fought not just for her sight, but for her very life. What happened next only added to the horror. Instead of rushing her to the hospital, Sabrina's boyfriend drove her to a gas station and left her there. It was the gas station attendant who called 911, potentially saving Sabrina's life. At the hospital, doctors placed Sabrina in a medically induced coma. For weeks, she underwent multiple surgeries, including skin grafts from her chest and back onto her face. The attack had robbed her of her sight, but Sabrina was determined to survive. When she finally returned home, the challenges were far from over. Her youngest daughter, Shantaria, and her 10-year-old son, DeAndre, were terrified by her appearance. The vibrant, seeing mother they knew was gone, replaced by a woman struggling to navigate a world of darkness. For young DeAndre and his siblings, their world had been turned upside down. At just 10 years old, DeAndre found himself facing an uncertain future. How would their family cope? Who would take care of them now that their mother couldn't see? Sabrina struggled to adjust to her new reality. She retreated into depression, turning to alcohol to numb her pain. The woman who had always been the rock of the family was now adrift, trying to find her way in a world she could no longer see. But Sabrina Greenlee was a fighter, and her greatest fight was just beginning. The journey ahead would be long and difficult, but it would also reveal the incredible strength of a mother's love and the unbreakable bond between a mother and her children. As for DeAndre, this traumatic event would shape his life in ways he couldn't yet imagine. The scared 10-year-old boy would grow into an NFL star, driven by a fierce devotion to the mother who had sacrificed everything for him. Rising from the ashes, after the horrific attack, Sabrina Greenlee faced a new reality. How would she care for her 4 children while blind? The road ahead seemed impossible, but Sabrina's story was far from over. Waking up in darkness, Sabrina had to relearn everything. Simple tasks like cooking and cleaning became monumental challenges, but she was determined to maintain her independence. She taught herself to navigate her home without a cane, slowly mastering household chores. It wasn't easy, but Sabrina refused to give up. The family struggles didn't end there. With Sabrina unable to return to her job at the automotive plant, money was tight. They faced poverty head-on. Sabrina picked up odd jobs to make ends meet, including babysitting and even selling drugs. She said, "I thought I was doing what I needed to do. In hindsight, it was the worst thing I could have done when you have kids that are just trying to go to sleep and get up in the mornings to go to school. But I was just seeing it as a way to make money." These desperate times took a toll on young DeAndre. The presence of strangers in their home made him uncomfortable. It wasn't a peaceful place, he said. Some nights as late as 11, he would lace up his sneakers and run for miles just to get away. Despite these hardships, Sabrina's resilience shone through. She fought her way out of depression and alcohol abuse, realizing her children needed her more than ever. "I've been here before, not knowing what to do, but now I'm back here again, and I'm the only source of support that my children have," she said. Slowly but surely, Sabrina began to rebuild her life. She ventured out of the house, attending DeAndre's games despite her initial hesitation. Her altered appearance and fear of unwanted attention made her reluctant at first, but DeAndre's simple request, "I just want you to be there," gave her the courage she needed. Sabrina's journey of recovery had a profound impact on DeAndre. He watched his mother face seemingly insurmountable odds with unwavering determination. Her strength became his inspiration. "No matter how hard life can get, you can never give up," DeAndre said, reflecting on the lessons he learned from his mother's struggle. As Sabrina found her footing in her new reality, she discovered an inner strength she never knew she had. "I was able to cope with being blind and the scars and the ridicule," she said, "and I think it gave me the courage to eventually find myself." For DeAndre, his mother's resilience became a driving force in his life. He saw football as a way to change his family's situation. "We needed food on the table," he said. "I always knew I took care of more than myself from a young age. People depended on me." Sabrina's incredible journey from darkness to light didn't just shape her own life. It molded DeAndre into the man and athlete he would become. Her unbreakable spirit and determination in the face of adversity set an example that would propel her son to NFL stardom. As we watch DeAndre Hopkins dominate on the football field today, we see more than just an elite athlete. We see the culmination of a mother's love, sacrifice, and unwavering strength. Every touchdown, every catch is a testament to Sabrina Greenlee's extraordinary resilience and the unspeakable bond between a mother and her son. A son's dedication. As Sabrina Greenlee fought her way back from darkness, her son DeAndre Hopkins was on a journey of his own. How did a young boy from a small South Carolina town become one of the NFL's top wide receivers? The answer lies in the incredible bond between mother and son. DeAndre's path to NFL stardom began on the dusty fields of Pee Wee football. At just 8 years old, he was already turning heads. Imagine a kid so unstoppable, he'd catch 6 touchdown passes in a single half. It was clear from the start that DeAndre had something special, but talent alone doesn't make an NFL star. DeAndre's drive came from a deeper place. He once told his brother, "One football can take you so far. All you gotta do is catch it." Those words revealed the determination of a young man who saw football as more than just a game. For DeAndre, it was a way to change his family's fortunes. As DeAndre's skills grew, so did his reputation. He dominated in high school and caught the eye of college scouts. Soon, he was wearing the orange and purple of Clemson University. DeAndre didn't just play for the Tigers, he rewrote their record books. By the time he left Clemson, he held career records for receiving yards and touchdown receptions. The NFL came calling in 2013. The Houston Texans saw DeAndre's potential and snatched him up in the first round of the draft. From there, his rise to stardom was meteoric. Today, after stints with the Arizona Cardinals and now the Tennessee Titans, DeAndre is known as one of the league's elite receivers. But DeAndre's success isn't just about his on-field talents, it's about the woman who inspired him every step of the way. DeAndre and Sabrina share a bond that goes beyond the typical mother-son relationship. "She's probably one of the funniest people I know," DeAndre once said. "She'll definitely make a room brighter." That closeness is on display every time DeAndre scores a touchdown. In a tradition that began during his days with the Texans, he runs to the stands and hands the ball to his mother. It's a moment that never fails to touch the hearts of fans. But this ritual is more than just a celebration. As Sabrina explained, that ball symbolizes so much more than people ever could understand. It's a testament to their shared journey, to the obstacles they've overcome together. DeAndre is clear about the role his mother has played in his success. He said he owes his entire career to her. Sabrina's resilience in the face of unimaginable hardship showed DeAndre what true strength looks like. Her unwavering support, even when she couldn't see his games, pushed him to reach for the stars. Every catch, every touchdown, every accolade DeAndre earns is a tribute to the woman who never gave up. As we watch him dominate on the field, we're not just seeing an elite athlete, we're witnessing the power of a mother's love and the unbreakable spirit she instilled in her son. Beyond the field, DeAndre Hopkins' success on the field is just part of his story. His bond with his mother Sabrina goes far beyond football. Their relationship has grown into a powerful force for good, touching lives across the country. Every home game, you'll find Sabrina Greenlee in the same spot in the end zone. She might not be able to see the action, but she's there for every play. Her daughter sits beside her, providing play-by-play commentary so Sabrina can follow along. When DeAndre scores, he makes his way to that special spot. Sabrina leans over the barrier, and DeAndre places the ball in her hands. It's a moment that never fails to move fans. But Sabrina's impact on DeAndre's life goes far beyond game day. He's clear about her influence, saying, "I owe my career to my mom. Her strength and resilience have shaped him into the player and person he is today. Their relationship isn't just mother and son, it's a friendship where no topic is off limits. Together, DeAndre and Sabrina are using their platform to make a difference. They're passionate advocates for survivors of domestic abuse. Sabrina founded Smooth, Speaking Mentally, outwardly opening opportunities toward healing, a nonprofit that helps survivors start new lives. The organization provides counseling, makeovers, and vouchers to those in need. Sabrina's goal? To show survivors that there's light after darkness. DeAndre supports the cause in his own way. He's worn custom cleats with the message "End Abuse" during NFL games. It's a powerful statement, using his visibility as a star player to raise awareness about an important issue. Their stories caught Hollywood's attention. A movie about Sabrina's life is in the works. It'll chronicle her journey from the attack that left her blind to her transformation into an inspiration for her children and others. The film promises to bring their incredible story to an even wider audience. Sabrina's foundation does more than just provide immediate help. It's about giving survivors the tools to rebuild their lives. As she puts it, they're transitioning to new lives. It's a mission that's deeply personal for Sabrina, born from her own experiences. DeAndre's support for his mother's work is unwavering. He's not just a football star. He's a son dedicated to honoring his mother's strength and spreading her message. Every touchdown, every catch is a tribute to the woman who never gave up. Their story is a testament to the power of family, resilience, and using your platform for good. DeAndre Hopkins may be a star on the field, but off of it, he and his mother are working to create lasting change. They're proof that even the darkest moments can lead to a brighter future, not just for themselves, but for others facing similar challenges.